Hey, Brandon here with your weekly update. Nice long list for you today, but we will start with the book updates. Stormlight 5 is at Bing 60%. Another 2% moving forward. I am getting really close to about 300,000 words, which would technically be 66%. I'm not sure how long this book will go, so we're putting it at 60 right now. I'm not quite there. Next week I might hit it, but I might not because I also am traveling next week. More about that in a minute. Skyward Legacy is at Bing 34%. That is the book Jancy's working on, and I am very excited to read it. I get to read it January of next year. That's when we're hoping that I'll get to have a look at it. So, our convention, Dragonsteel 2023. The legally distinct metallic ticket campaign ends this next Monday on July 31st. So if you're confused by that, look at previous weekly updates or read in the description. And if you want to know why I called it that, well, this is just the sort of thing I do. So updates on Kickstarters. We should be finished packing Yumi this week. Hopefully before Friday. That is our goal. As I'm recording this, we're at 70% shipped, and we are moving along. Well, I say we. The warehouse team, who is amazing, has been doing a fantastic job on this. They have all the items for the box for August, the Cosmere box, and that will start going out on time next week. So you should start getting those. There's some really fun things in that one that I think you guys are going to enjoy. So, secret project number 3, Yumi and the Nightmare Painter, is available for purchase on our store. We have a cool bundle that has the ebook and audiobook download. The hardcovers are in stock, and they'll ship as soon as we're done fulfilling to backers, which starts, we'll hopefully have these all fulfilled this week. So these should start going out next week if you want to get a copy. The art in this one is gorgeous. They're all good, but people have really been talking about how much they love the art in this book. So I think having the nice hardcover from us is something you might want to consider doing. So, goofy podcast stuff. So, what won? Our food heist is with 60% was the pure illegal butter guarantee. It beat using 700 gallons of rancid fry oil to inspire children. I believe that might be an upset. Can someone get me the thing and tell me? Is this an upset, Scar? Well, let's get out our paper. We got to find out. We got to know if we have upsets. Upsets are exciting. Blah, 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 blah. Nope, it is not an upset. I just remembered Michelle Pfeiffer. So, where these ones are getting very close in their seeds. So, with the bad story ideas, 60% for Free Fall Burrito World. That's right, the Free Fall 7-layer burrito world, which if you want to know why I came up with a story idea for a Free Fall burrito world, watch Intentionally Blake. That beat the Haunted by a Body, Not a Spirit, an Actual Body by 60% to 40% also. So, last couple of things here. Tampa Bay Comic Con is July 28th and 29th. I will be there. The final schedule is up. The graphic should be displayed on the screen right now. So, good job, Taylor, putting that up in the future. Come and see me at Tampa Bay Comic Con. I've never been to this one before. We pick one con generally outside of Utah to go to each year, and this is the one that we ended up on. So, because I'm going on this trip, I will not have a weekly update coming the next week unless we somehow squeeze it in at the convention, which is entirely possible. You may have to wait a couple of weeks. So I'm sorry about that, but we will get to you with those updates in the future. The coolest thing I want to mention about Tampa is I'm doing a panel with Hugh Howie. We invited him. He is author of many awesome science fiction books. You might know him from Wool, which became the television show Silo. We saw he was on the list, and we said, hey, let's do a panel together. And he said, hey, I'll do a panel with you. So I've never met Hugh before, so I'm looking forward to it. So we will be planning to record that panel and put it up on our channel. Theoretically, I'm looking at Adam, who is nodding at me. So that should be a lot of fun. I've heard great things about Hugh, and he's quite a good writer. So I'm looking forward to that. So from the very beginnings of my career, I have numbered the first batch of books that I sign from any given printing of a book. And right at the very start, it was quite fun, actually. The first 50 people who came to me, I numbered their copies. And for Elantris, this happened to be Dan Wells, my good podcasting buddy and friend. He just showed up with the first copy of Elantris that anyone ever brought to me, and I numbered it. And I numbered the first 50. As my fame expanded, we just started numbering all the first books at a launch party. This is what you see happen when you go to Dragonsteel, our convention, and see me there. Your book comes numbered. There's been question about how do I get some numbered copies out there for the secret projects. It was actually pretty easy with Secret Project 1. With Tress, I was teaching my class at the time, and the first 50 people who brought me copies, I just numbered. But I'm not seeing people very much lately, and so I have most of the numbers of these left. So we thought we would find a way to get them into your hands. The collectors love the numbered editions. There will be 50 of each of these books, and we're going to give them out in various different ways, starting today. So what can you do to get a numbered edition? I'm sure the collectors out there are perking up. So we are going to draw a few random emails from our mailing list this week. And the people who get drawn, we will just send numbered copies of these books. We'll do a handful of them. So you want to be registered for my mailing list, and you want to tell all of your friends who like my books and maybe want to get copies of this to register for my mailing list. We don't spam people. We only send out a handful of emails a year just to let people know about new releases. You can sign up at the link in the description. Sign up by midnight Mountain Time this Friday. All right? And we will draw a random number of you, and we will send you books with numbers in them. So that's pretty cool. We also will be giving a few of them out at Tampa, the Comic-Con I'm going to this week, which is why we want to let people know. In fact, one numbered copy of one of these books will be a prize reward for winning the Magic draft that we're having at Tampa. So if you're a Magic player and you're very interested in Brandon Sanderson books, you might be able to win one of these numbered copies there. And we'll have some other ways. You'll have to see how we end up going about doing that. So bring your copies to Tampa if you're going to Tampa and you have them, because certain people who have these, I might write a number in them, which some of you don't care about, but some of you care about quite a bit, and I think it's a very fun thing, and I've been waiting to figure out how to get these to you. We'll be reserving a bunch of the numbers for other things that we're doing in the future as well. So thank you very much.